Okay. Hello, hello. Hi, everyone. It's a bit bright for me here. 1 second. Okay, finally. I took a nice evening walk, and today I would like to talk about soul's purpose. It's my first time, actually not the first, but maybe the second time going live on YouTube. And the good thing is my kids can watch it afterwards, even if I'm not here on Earth. Anyway, my friends and clients can watch it, and it will stay here. Awesome. My Instagram stories are not really gonna help. In a while, they'll just disappear, right? Okay, if you're here, and if you're here, can you, I don't know if you can comment or not, in order for us to kind of unite in one space so we can do a meditation. And maybe I should start talking and maybe more people will join. Hi, hi. Because I don't do YouTube that much. Maybe algorithms will not show my video to any new people or to my subscribers. So I'm really bad with technology. I should step up my game. Okay, if you are, if you can introduce yourself, just your first name and where you are right now, country or a state, if you're in the U.S. or a city, that would be great. That's only if you want to do meditation, or I can just keep going and start talking about what I'm thinking about. Oh, Katya, California. Oh yeah, that's right. The username is different from your name. Awesome. Okay, so okay, great. Okay, great. So we're going to talk about soul's purpose. I hope it's all clearly seen and heard. I hope you can see me and hear me. So a lot of people ask me this question. Hi, Juliet. We're talking about soul's purpose today. The main question that people ask themselves and other practitioners, spiritual healers or teachers. We often ask this question. Yes, of course. Who doesn't love God, right? We all love God. We all love God. So thank you. And if you want to, so we're going to start with a meditation. And if you would like to join us in this space, I would really prefer if you could share your name and the city or a state or a country where you're in. This way, I'm an energy healer and a hypnotherapist. And if you don't know me, that will be, and I don't know you, that will be helpful for me to kind of sense your energy and unite us in one space and do the meditation. Thank you. That's so sweet of you to say that. And after the meditation, I don't know, what do you think? Should we start with meditation or soul's purpose? I should probably do the soul's purpose first. And then meditation, maybe. Okay, but okay, let me start with the soul's purpose. Thank you. That's very nice of you. I honestly did not expect people to come in from outside. I thought my clients will be here, so that's great. That's great. It's my first time doing live on YouTube, or second time. The first time I did live, not so many people that I didn't know were there. So, so that's great. My name is Venera. Okay, let me introduce myself. My name is Venera, and I live in California, near San Francisco. I've been doing energy healing, hypnotherapy, and Akashic records for about 4.5 years. And I've helped many, many hundreds of people, I lost count, to find their purpose, to heal their wounds, and show them the way to how to be happy on their own. So I've seen lots of transformations and beautiful, beautiful healing and awakenings. Just recently, I got a message from my client that she started writing a book, a novel, and she never thought that she could write a book. It was unexpected for her, but hidden talents and hidden DNA strands that are sleeping strands, they can be activated. They can be activated during your healing, during your path to yourself, finding those missing puzzles, and it's all possible. Okay, so, and she was actually, she's very happy because finding her purpose and mission in this life it was very vital for her, was very important, because that's what gives her energy. That's the creative mode, right? That gives us energy. That's something that we're passionate about. That's what gives us energy. Or first, we're passionate about. Yeah. And so I have done many, many, many sessions, group sessions in San Francisco Bay Area, and individual sessions. And I'm really enjoying my path. I love it. I love helping people. I don't know where I'm looking at. Am I looking in the camera or straight to myself? Anyhow, I'm happy that I'm here live now. And I have my own path has been very, very long. I found out my mission, my purpose when I turned 35 years old. And before that, I was struggling with a really, really deep and strong clinical depression. That such, you know, the seriousness of depression was really. It was a very bad depression, such as that I couldn't even get up from bed. I would drag myself out to work, and I taught English back in Russia. I lived in Russia before, and I was like half dead, half alive, and I knew I needed to make money. So, and I didn't think about teaching kids or doing my mission. And partially, I think I got sick because it was the time for me to remember why I'm here and what is it that I came here to do. I lost any reason, any meaning in my life. And this was when I was 19. Usually 19 is a very, very important age, 18, 19, to understand your role in life, to start understanding, to start, slowly. But a lot of souls, at that age, they're not taught to think that way. We're not taught that we need to pay attention to how we feel. We're only taught that we need to know more, we need to be a go-getter and just strive for more and basically prove yourself to society. So yeah, I think that in our schools we need to introduce that topic of soul's purpose, or what is, what is it that you like doing, emotional intelligence, and just listening to your body, and doing meditation and talking about generally about life and relationships. So after that, it was a long path to myself. So if you can imagine, I awakened and found my true calling at the age of 35, and I got sick at around, not around, but I was 19. So, and I was still sick at 35. So it was long 16 years. Are you from Philippines? No, I'm not. I'm not from Philippines. I was born in Kyrgyzstan. It is a country near China. It's a former Soviet republic, so a former Russia, not anymore. And so it's a very long story, how I found myself. I got a divine interventions, such as I was standing in the middle of the room, and I heard a voice, basically like an inner voice, but it was so clear. It was so clear in my mind that it didn't feel like inner voice. It was something outside of me. And I heard that I need to go and find my biological dad. So I went on this journey from US. I lived in US 5 years ago. And I dragged my 2 kids with me to fly back to my home country to find my biological dad. And from there on, it was mystical, very mystical. I found him after many attempts of many days. And very magical, mystical experience. I'll tell you after, maybe in another live or video. So when I came back, I lost a job. I found a job and I lost a job. And I started not only having depression, but I started to have anxiety attacks. Even though I was happy that I found my dad, but I was really anxious that I still hadn't found my calling. I felt that there was something that was calling me, but I couldn't understand what it was. So at the age of 35, it happened so that I stopped moving. I was just really I didn't feel like I was alive. And I had already, by that time, I had kids that were needing me, that needed me, but I wasn't really, I was half dead. I didn't see my, any purpose. And I was comparing myself. I was I was miserable at that time. But the thing is, universe or God or whatever you call it, he, she, it, they people call God she now, or he. So that something happened, and I was introduced to a lady who became my friend. And then she told me about meditations, and basically she helped me get on this path. I think she did. I never actually thought about that time in my life. But I started doing meditations, I remember, every day without getting up from bed in the morning, when I just woke up, I would do meditations every morning, lying down, imagining my higher self or spirit right above me in the form of white pearly egg, shining light, bright light onto my body, healing me and restoring me, cleansing all that doesn't serve me. From head to the toes, I did it every day. I did it every day. I did not miss a single day. Every morning when I woke up, I did this. I did this meditation without getting up from bed. White, shiny, pearly egg was cleansing me. I called it spirit. You can call it higher self or your own soul or something else. Divine, of course. And I got so much better. I got so much better. I think after a month, I got so much better after a month. Can you imagine? I had struggled with depression and anxiety attacks for a while, and depression for many, many, many years. And after I got healed from depression and anxiety attacks, I knew this was my way. This is something that I need to tell and teach. And I didn't even know that I was a healer back at that time. And I started searching for answers. Before that, since I was 19, I would go online and take some tests like MBTI personality tests, those tests, and different other. I learned about zodiac signs and Chinese zodiac signs, and I know a lot about different self-discovery sciences, human design, numerology, you name it. I know a little bit about everything. All the self-discovery tools out there. So, and I found out about Akashic records, and right away I knew this was my way. I don't know why. The name of the modality really called to my heart, and I found a reader, Akashic reader, and I basically ordered my reading. And in that reading, I was mostly interested about my soul's purpose, about what I'm here to do and who I am. These are usually questions that interest us. So she lived in England at that time, American from England, and she did amazing. The way she described me was very, very very accurate. I could see that it was me. And when she told me I used to live in my past, she told me about past lives. She told me that I lived in the past life, if you believe in past lives. I was basically a wizard who was helping those witches that were hung, like from remote wizard with energy, and helping them, either rescue them or helping them live through it. So it was interesting, all that information. And she told me about my soul's purpose. So there are many modalities that I've learned so far. And as I started taking steps on this path of self-discovery, I've discovered more and more of myself. And every time I learn more, every day, with time, I understood that I needed to do Akashic record readings and healings. That's the first modality that I've read about and I've learned. And after I learned about, I accessed my own Akashic records. My Akashic record keepers, they welcomed me into the space. They told me that it's not my first time using the records. And in the past, I used to be Akashic records keeper when I was not a human. And they just told me all the good things and my soul purpose in this life. That was very, very interesting. And I also found out that I'm not from this planet. I'm not from basically planet Earth. And I know many people who are listening to me who never heard about all those things. They might be, wondering if I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. I've done many, many sessions with people who are not from this planet. And they're here to do bigger, tasks for not only for themselves, but for humanity as well. So, so soul's purpose is the ultimate soul's mission. There are many things. First of all, there's a purpose, and there's a big mission that a person came here to do. And it usually one, it's something there's a main mission. I would say that there's always a main mission that is, that stands out. And it could be this one second, main task that stands out. Main task, because mission is a bigger thing. I would call it like a big thing to do, not only for yourself, but for humanity. And there's a purpose. There's a purpose or a task, main task and main purpose that you're here to do for your own soul's development. And that could be like learning to love yourself and not to let down yourself, not to be a victim in your life or to anybody. And finally, find that strength inside of you and love for yourself. Fill yourself with love and teach that with your own being. Teach it to others how to be that, how to love themselves as well, how others can love themselves as well. So this could be one of the purposes. Another purpose, I'm just giving examples, random examples, because souls or people are so different, and before incarnation we all choose different purposes, and that purpose usually one that stands out. Okay, but there are other smaller tasks that soul took on before, like decided to take on before incarnating, and those are karmic lessons. Those are karmic tasks. For example, in a past life, let's say you killed somebody or you were a killer, and you've totally forgot about. Sometimes souls forget about their purpose and like karma. So, and their task in that life was to remember who they are, and through this experience to develop some humane qualities like love, compassion, kindness. But instead, that person kept killing, even like one after another, right? So he never stopped. But we have free will, and you can either stop or continue. So if you did not stop killing, I'm just giving an example, right? And you died, you forgot about your real, one of the purposes, right? Your purpose, your karma was to stop and actually be a better person, be a better soul, right? And be contribution to humanity. Instead, you forgot, and let's say you passed. And before incarnating into your next life, you would choose your first. You will get there will be a time when you revisit all those scenarios that are negative, and you would think about what you would choose to do in your next life. Basically, in your next life, if you were killing the previous life, you might want to to improve your human qualities and stop killing and actually help humanity, help people. So you would choose that your purpose would be to remember, which is our purpose for all of the people here on planet Earth, to remember your purpose, first of all, of course. And those things, for example, I would like to learn how to be how to contribute to humanity with my unique qualities, with my unique what I can as an individual offer to this big whole. So you would choose before incarnating. So there is a purpose, main purpose, and something that you're learning and passing to other people. Something that you're learning and passing to other people. In my case, that would be remember about my purpose and remember my home, my origin, which is being a starseed from another planet, let's say, right? And remember that I was called here to planet Earth to come here during this awakening, during this great shift. Remember the call from the universe, from God, and improve, awaken the humanity. It's a very long conversation, huh? But if you're interested in this topic, I would assume this would be interesting, right? This would be something that you can use for your own life. This information could be useful. And yes, so that would be my role in this universe. And with time, I started to channel information because I'm a channeler, right? I channel the energies from the spirit world, and I channel information from spirit world. And with time, I found out a very detailed information, like more, not very, but more detailed information about my soul purpose, which was, for example, activating sleeping strands of DNA of humans and helping them remember who they are and start to also feel the power within them, the power to change and the power to find answers to this main question, what they're here to do and what they are doing. Yeah, what is my soul purpose? So yeah, I sometimes call myself like a DNA activator, but anyway, that's very humble. But that's true. I've learned how to talk about myself sincerely, without, I used to think, oh my goodness, now I'm gonna talk about myself and people will think that I'm too full of myself, but that's me. How can I talk about myself in a non-genuine way and not being me? You know, that's me. So if somebody, a lot of people, a lot of other people that are doing very similar things sometimes message me, Venera, like, that's too much, you know, don't talk like that. But I disagree. You know, we should be genuine and we should be authentic in our expressions. Bold, authentic. How else can you be authentic if you are concealing lots of your traits? If I am who I am and I know that's me with all my soul and heart, why would I even like stop talking about it? Like, why would I not talk about it? I don't see the you know, I don't see the reason why I should do that. Anyway, so I'm just gonna sum it up. So so there's not some, I'm just gonna continue. There is a purpose, the main purpose that you came here to do, like learn something and do it through your work or do it in your everyday life. Basically, you don't have to do it like a job. You don't have to do it as your like occupation. You can just do your accountant job or tech job, and at the same time carry that soul purpose within you. You can talk to your coworkers and activate that soul purpose while talking, while conversing with them. You know, you have an inclination at some point to talk to them about this or that, or when somebody shares some situations in their life and they need advice, you tell them this and that. And you know, this is your purpose, to tell them this information and this truth, which in turn can change their life trajectory. Okay, so you don't need to be, you don't need to be doing this exact thing, your purpose as your job. You don't have to, you know. So purpose and karma. So there's a purpose, the big purpose, and karmic tasks you came here to do. Learning something, getting better, or basically improving relationship with your with the soul, or with the mom from your past life that is now your husband, and you're supposed to give back to that mom from past life and learn something and help that person help your now husband learn something and improve. So we're helping each other develop our qualities and develop our consciousness this way. And also there is a mission. There's a big mission. Mission, usually people say purpose, mission, same thing. It whatever, you know. But I feel like mission, and I not only feel like, I channel this information. Mission is something big. Okay, so it's something that you're here to not only help yourself and others on a like everyday level. It's also something that you so deeply know that you came here to do, to improve the whole humanity, or a big group of people. Okay, so there's something big and you can't ignore it. You just can't ignore that nudge that's inside of you. And you know you have to do it. No matter the costs, you have to do this mission. For example, let's take Elon Musk, right? He has a big mission to help humanity. In the future, maybe when everything fails, we just go to another planet, right? It's a big mission, and he and God or universe or whatever, they they put like, they ask this soul, because the soul was the best fit to do this, for example, mission, to do this mission when they incarnate to Earth. Okay, so this is mission, or presidents. You know, basically, not all presidents have mission. Maybe maybe they're there to do, quite the opposite, not to help humanity, but to destroy. But there are presidents that would like to, that are on a mission here on Earth. And well, you got the idea, right? If you have any questions about soul purpose, about karmic lessons, please ask. Or karmic tasks, relationships, it's your time to ask questions. Then we're gonna move on to, it's such, YouTube is, I don't like when I don't get any kind of like feedback or questions or anything. I feel like I'm talking to myself. So if you're here, please message something. Okay. I was a little nervous while talking. You can ask personal questions, or you can ask questions regarding your mission, but I could get into that. Actually, no, wait. Personal questions at this time, probably not, but more general questions, yes. Because personal questions would not be a good idea for this video recording. Okay, so would you like to do a meditation? Please share in the comments if you'd like to do a meditation. Okay, I'm gonna concentrate, and let's take deep breath in. Oopsie. Let's all take a deep breath in. And out. Please pay attention to how you're feeling right now. Where there's discomfort, put your feet down on the floor and pay attention to how you're feeling in your body. If there's any discomfort, any pain, vibration, worries, anxiety, or you're completely free of worries and happy and blissful. Now have the intention. I'm not gonna do Akashic Records meditation right now, but let's set an intention for you to find your soul purpose, main soul purpose, one of the main ones. Maybe you have two, 2 or 3, but usually there is one, very few, one main purpose. So, and you can find other little purposes that are coming out from this big one. Set an intention. And don't forget to breathe. Keep breathing in and out. Today is I forgot to mention, today is a very important portal. It's a cosmic portal where when spiritual help is elevated and when lots of high vibrational energy streaming down through the portal. So right now, you have the opportunity to seize those high vibrations for your own manifestation, for your own healing. And I mean it. My most transformative events took place during this portal. Throughout those 4.5 years, 222, February 22, which is today, every year, was the most transformative day out of the year. No matter other days, there were other days. There is Lionsgate, which I love. It's on 8/8, and usually portals are on those 8/8, 3/3, 1/1. I was given that when I channeled Akashic Records one day, and they told me these are the portals. These are the portals, and today is not 2/2. It's still a very high vibrational, highly effective cosmic portal. Okay, everybody disappeared who was not interested in me talking about other things. So yes, I'm talking about soul's purpose. It's a very deep topic, and usually people know that's the main topic of their life, right? But they ignore it. They ignore it. They're so, sometimes they're sleeping so deeply, and they need to make money, and they need to basically, like figure out their traumas. So they're not even thinking about soul's purpose. They're mostly trying to survive, trying to live this life. And when you're at certain consciousness level, you start to search for it without like any hesitation, firmly, with strong determination, looking for it, and your soul is calling you. You start to hear it. Okay, very good. So close your eyes, and don't forget to breathe. Right above your head, imagine there is a very bright, pearly, shiny white egg. Starts to shine its light on you. All the cells, atoms, all of the neurons, everything is feeling, all that is in your body, is feeling that shining light. Shining light is penetrating your whole body. And say, Spirit and I are one, and we work as a team. Or my higher self and I are one, and we work as a team. Wow, neighbor dogs are very loud. Okay. And keep feeling your body and that light going deep into your body and genes, going deep into those cells, cleansing and clearing you. Very good. And I'm asking, this space is highly vibrational. It is high vibrational. It's highly high vibrational. And if you truly believe that you're calling in your own higher self, your part that exists in other realm and in subtle world. It is always there. Part of you always exists in a different subtle world that we don't see. And when we fall asleep, we transition into that world. We forget. When we wake up, sometimes we remember something that we learned, but not usually we don't remember those things. This is your part of you in a different subtle world. So we're asking that part, that higher self part, the wiser part, the part that remembers your soul's mission, to clear you now from all that doesn't serve you. You're asking for help with healing and clearing of energy blocks. If you're feeling down right now, you might start feeling how you're feeling a little better. You're feeling feeling lighter, and more energy comes in. Okay. And this is a portal. Not only your higher self is streaming light down onto you, but also there's a cosmic light that I invited into this space. Whoever is doing this in this space right now, or will be doing afterwards, in the recording, while watching the recording, it will work the same way. All you need to do is sit with closed eyes and feel this stream of healing, pearly, shiny light streaming into your being. It's very bright. It's so bright and healing. And with every breath you take, you're feeling lighter. You're feeling that you're getting rid of something that you've carried throughout the ages. Higher self is letting you shed some of the excess weight that you're carrying. Okay, now. Okay. Keep breathing. Now, I would like you to also ask from Mother Earth for her energy. And imagine that grounding cord from your spine goes down into the earth. You imagine the cord going down from your spine into Mother Earth. And say hi to Mother Earth. Hi, Mother Earth. Thank you so much for having us on this earth, and enjoy all that you have to offer. Okay. Now, that grounding cord is getting filled with the energy of Mother Earth. And you're feeling that the grounding cord, there's an energy coming up into your spine, feeling your whole body, feeling every part of your body with the energy of Mother Earth. It could choose, you might see the color of that energy and feel it. Feel it in all of your cells and organs. Feel the energy filling yourself. There is not a single spot, there is not a single cell in your body where Mother Earth energy is not present. You're now filled with Mother Earth's energy. It's very, very healing and nurturing. You might feel it or you might not, but that's okay. You can come back to this meditation later. Now you are filled with cosmic light, cosmic vibrations, with your higher self's vibrations, healing energy, and Mother Earth's energy. It's all in you. Okay. Okay. We're asking for all of the negativity that we're carrying, all the blocks, to be recycled back into the universe, back into Earth, for the highest good of all. So imagine how you are being rid of all that doesn't serve you right now. That doesn't mean that everything and all your lessons will be learned and you're now a free person and super happy and abundant. No, this is just that extra weight that is not supposed to be on you from other people, from your family, from coworkers, or from strangers on the street, or some excess worries that you shouldn't be worried about, stuff like you shouldn't worry about, but you still worry and you can't sleep. So we're asking for that to be recycled. Fears of future, also not necessary. Asking for it to be recycled and asking for help on this, with this. Okay, very good. Now put your hands on your chest, on your heart. You can put one hand or two. Keep breathing through the whole process. Take a deep breath in and out. And now we're going to call in our spirit guides or whatever you believe in, Jesus or God. God always hears us, no matter what. God is omnipotent, omnipresent. So if you talk to God at 3 a.m. or early in the morning, anytime, He's always there for you. Always there for you, in your heart too, because we're made of God's light and we're all interconnected. We're all one. God put his own energy, his own cells, invisible cells into each one of us. The Creator. So now ask, you can ask your own higher self, your own self that is wise and knows everything. You can ask your own higher self, what is my soul's purpose? What is my soul's purpose? And just be silent for 1 minute and get message or messages from your higher self or from your spiritual guidance, whatever it is. Just try to concentrate and focus on your body and on those messages. I'm gonna leave you for a minute. Don't forget to breathe. Very good. 1 minute is up. You can say thank you for all the messages. You can thank all the spiritual help and all the portal vibrations. And they will still be here for a couple of days. It's just this same day is very potent. And since we're still in meditation, we can use this time to manifest one thing. We can harness the energy of the portal for manifestation as well. So choose one thing that your soul desires, that you really, really, really desire, and say it out loud. Say and claim that you already have it. Claim that you already have it. Not that you want to have it, and claim that you have it. I have my dream house, for example. And you can make it very specific. I have my dream house by the end of this year, right? I am enjoying my house by the end of this year. My house is beautiful and cozy and full of sunlight, and kids' laughter is everywhere, in every room. I'm surrounded by my loved ones, by my friends, and I'm in a community that supports me. You can say anything. I'm gonna give you another 30 seconds to think about it and say it out loud in a present tense and be more specific. Very good. I also said to myself my wishes and my manifestations. So this is amazing. Thank you for co-creating this space today. So say thank you for all of the help that came in. Thank the universe. Thank you, universe, for creating this portal for us and for all of the help in this awakening. Thank you for all the elemental energies. Thank you for all of the resources that are available to us so we can live and enjoy and give back. Thank you. I appreciate my existence and I appreciate my life. I thank for everything that I have, and I'm always abundant thanks to everything that it surrounds me. I'm always abundant. Even air is abundant. Clean air and food. Thank you, thank you, thank you for all the invisible help in my life, for all of the guidance, for all of the big projects, for all of the small projects. I appreciate my life. So maybe take the time to also thank your spiritual guidance or universe. Take time to thank your loved ones. So when you thank, when you have this energy of gratitude, it really lifts up your energy. It helps you to feel so happy already without attaining anything, without the need to attain big things. You know, you're welcome. You're welcome. I'm glad you liked it. Did you like it? What was your experience? Because I feel like there weren't many people, but this is for those who will be watching. And if you can share your experience, maybe you felt something or saw something, or you feel at peace. Great. I feel at peace. Yes, I do feel at peace too. So we asked about soul mission. We cleansed. We grounded ourselves. We asked about, we manifested things, and we thanked, we elevated our energy. So basically, that's all we need to feel at peace. There's not many things that we need, you know, to be happy. Not many things. And there's always a room to grow. And you have all the time in this world to achieve it. Trust me, even when you're 50 years old, not 50, 50 is young. Even when you're 70, 80, 90 years old or 100, it's never late to start. I'm going to tell you a story, and then I'm going to end this recording. One client of mine, she saw her past life in a regression session where she was a grandmother, and at her, I forgot that English word. So she was dying. Right before she was about to die, she understood that she wasn't kind, and she didn't do her mission well. And she decided that she started to apologize. She started to send kind energy and intentions with her mentally, right, to all those people that were to whom she wasn't kind. And in that moment, my client sees her, that grandma's body getting surrounded by golden light. And before it wasn't like that. And she's being surrounded by golden light. And after she died, when she was reviewing her life, the grandmother, her spirit team told her that because you actually sincerely apologized and you felt sorry, actually genuinely sorry, you're now getting transferred to a different place, not to the place where you were supposed to go before you apologized. Interesting, isn't it? So we always have a better place, of course, not like not a worse place, a better place, more enlightening place, more place where she can learn in a good way, right? So, and enjoy herself and have, so basically in her next life, that kindness lesson, she was so sorry, she was so sincere with her whole heart that this lesson was passed. Just one meditation, just one prayer could change the trajectory of your whole life. You can't stop having lessons after lessons after lessons for you to learn about kindness. Because why she was having those people that she was mad at, there were many bad scenarios, so she could finally stop and learn about kindness and stop having those scenarios. But she didn't learn. She learned at the very end of her life. And this is possible. You can change your life and stop creating that karma that comes and teaches you, right? I just got a message that this is just, I know it sounds weird even to me, but anyway, my intuition told me that this was just an introductory video about soul's purpose. And I hope this energy healing and meditation was helpful. And Katya just messaged that she feels great and looking forward to good things. I'm so happy. It was very helpful. Thank you. Very interesting. I'm so happy, Katya. Everything happens for a reason, and the right people come to streams. The right people get, like you're always in the right time, at the right time, in the right place. And the last thing that I'm gonna finish this live stream with will be your place in the universe. Trust me, without you, we will not be the same. Your influence, your place in this universe, on this planet Earth, is very, very important. Everything you do, even your energy, just because we meditated right now, we lifted up the energy of the whole. Can you imagine every time you pray or meditate and feel better, that energy affects the whole, because you're part of the whole, and we're connected with invisible strings of light. And all of us have that God's energy inside of us. That's why we're very powerful. Okay, no matter what you think, you're powerful. No matter what you feel or think, you're very powerful, and you influence, you have an effect on all of us. Just remember when for example, in my case, it was a war in Ukraine. When it started, the whole world, I don't know about the whole world, but all the people that are somehow connected to those countries, we knew about this situation, and we felt like that it was so negative. We felt so negative. We started crying. We started living our own blocks, and we felt that everyone is feeling down and going through depression and anxiety at that time. And we were not in that, in that country. We're always feeling how other countries, other people are feeling. And the more negativity one of the countries is experiencing, the more negativity we're experiencing on the other end. You might not think about it consciously, but it is there. It is there. So the nature is affected by our thoughts and consciousness. So all of those nature disasters are influenced by our thoughts and consciousness. If our consciousness is at the lower level and we think about ourselves only, about materialism, and not affecting the whole, not helping others, just us, and that's it, that's how, oh my goodness, I forgot the words. I'm like so zoned out right now. So I'm really sorry. I think I have to rest, because every time I do energy healing, every time I do channeling, all the channel, like basically all those energies are affecting me. So I need to either relax, it's not going to be a long time that I need to basically rest, just a little bit, but I think I'm done talking for today. So I'm sorry. I think that I gave a lot of information. Maybe soul purpose theme is not fully conveyed to you through me, but there are going to be more and more streams if this was helpful. Let me know in the comments if you watched this till the end, which was a lot, and I'm sorry, almost 75 minutes. So if you watched it and it was helpful and the healing was helpful and the information was helpful, please comment and like this video so more people can watch it. It's very important because we're doing this together. And thank you for co-creating this space with me in live. Thank you, Katya, and in the recording. So God bless you. God bless us all. I wish you all the best. Bye.